Hello friends and welcome to the Architecture Enthusiast. In the annals of architectural history, there exists a name that stands as a beacon of brilliance, a name whispered in awe and reverence, echoing through the corridors of time like a sacred incantation. Michelangelo Buonarroti, the Renaissance polymath whose genius transcended the boundaries of art and architecture, left an indelible mark on the world with his visionary designs that melded form and function in a harmonious symphony of stone and space. To immerse oneself in the architectural vision of Michelangelo is to embark on a journey through the soul of the Italian Renaissance, a journey that unfolds amidst the soaring arches and majestic domes of cathedrals, the stately facades of palaces, and the labyrinthine corridors of civic buildings. Each structure bears the unmistakable imprint of Michelangelo's artistic ethos, a fusion of classical ideals and innovative thinking that revolutionized the very essence of architectural design. His architectural vision was not merely concerned with the physicality of buildings, but with the transcendent power of space to uplift and inspire the human spirit. The greatest danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark, he once said, encapsulating his belief in the transformative potential of architecture to elevate the soul and ennoble the human experience. At the heart of Michelangelo's architectural philosophy was a reverence for the classical principles of proportion, symmetry, and harmony, a reverence tempered by a restless spirit of innovation and experimentation. His designs eschewed the ornate excesses of the Gothic style in favor of a more restrained aesthetic, characterized by clean lines, geometric precision, and a sense of monumental grandeur. Yet, for all its classical rigor, Michelangelo's architecture was imbued with a sense of dynamism and movement, a dynamic tension between the weight of stone and the ethereal lightness of space. His buildings seemed to defy gravity, their massive forms reaching ever skyward in a sublime dance of light and shadow. The true work of art is but a shadow of the divine perfection, he mused, reflecting on the transcendent beauty of his creations. Central to Michelangelo's architectural vision was the notion of architecture as a form of storytelling, a narrative woven in stone and space, unfolding with each passing step. His buildings were not static monuments but dynamic environments that engaged the senses and stirred the imagination. From the sweeping arcades of his courtyards to the intricate interplay of light and shadow in his interiors, every element of his design was carefully orchestrated to create a sense of drama and intrigue. But perhaps it is in his mastery of the dome that Michelangelo's architectural genius shines most brightly, a mastery exemplified by his crowning achievement, the dome of St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. Rising over 450 feet into the heavens, its majestic form seems to defy the very limits of human achievement, a testament to the boundless ambition and visionary vision of its creator. "I am still learning," Michelangelo once remarked, humbly acknowledging the endless quest for perfection that drove his artistic endeavors. In the end, the legacy of Michelangelo's architecture is not merely one of stone and mortar, but of ideas and ideals, a legacy that continues to inspire and awe generations of architects and artists. His buildings stand as monuments to the enduring power of human creativity, reminding us of the timeless truths that bind us together as a civilization. And though the man may have passed into the annals of history, his spirit lives on in the timeless beauty of his architectural masterpieces, a testament to the eternal quest for excellence and the indomitable spirit of the human imagination. In the realm of sculpture, there exists a name that reverberates through the corridors of time, a name whispered in hushed tones, spoken with reverence, and celebrated with awe. Michelangelo, the maestro of marble whose chisel breathed life into inert stone, stands as a colossus in the pantheon of artistic greatness. His sculptures, embodiments of beauty, grace, and raw emotion, transcend the boundaries of time and space, captivating the hearts and minds of generations with their timeless allure. To delve into the world of Michelangelo's sculpture is to embark on a journey through the human condition, a journey fraught with passion, pain, and profound introspection. Each sculpture, whether divine or mortal, embodies the essence of humanity in all its complexity, inviting the viewer to contemplate the mysteries of existence and the eternal struggle between the earthly and the divine. At the heart of Michelangelo's sculptural vision lies a profound reverence for the human form, a reverence that borders on the divine. "I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free," he once remarked, encapsulating his belief in the transformative power of sculpture to reveal the hidden truths that lie dormant within the raw material of the world. For him, the act of creation was not simply a matter of skill or technique, but a sacred duty, a calling to give form to the ineffable beauty of the human soul. In his hands, blocks of marble were transformed into living, breathing beings, capturing the essence of humanity with an intensity and emotional depth that transcended the limitations of their medium. Each figure, whether racked with agony or suffused with ecstasy, exudes a sense of profound vitality, a testament to Michelangelo's unparalleled mastery of form and expression. But it is not merely the technical virtuosity of Michelangelo's sculpture that sets it apart, but the spiritual dimension that infuses every stroke of the chisel. His sculptures are imbued with a sense of transcendence, inviting viewers to glimpse the divine spark that animates all of creation. Whether portraying the divine grace of a celestial being or the mortal anguish of a suffering soul, his sculptures speak to the eternal truths that bind humanity together across the ages. In the words of the artist himself, every block of stone has a statue inside it, and it is the task of the sculptor to discover it. These words encapsulate the essence of Michelangelo's sculptural ethos, a belief in the inherent potential of matter to transcend its earthly limitations and reach for the heavens. For him, the act of sculpting was not simply a matter of carving away excess material, but of revealing the hidden beauty that lies dormant within the stone, a beauty that speaks to the eternal yearning of the human spirit for transcendence and enlightenment. As we stand in awe before the masterpieces of Michelangelo's sculpture, we are reminded of the boundless capacity of the human spirit to transcend its earthly limitations and reach for the heavens. His sculptures serve as portals to another world, a world where the divine and the mortal converge in a symphony of beauty and grace. And though centuries may pass and empires may rise and fall, the legacy of Michelangelo's sculpture endures, a testament to the enduring power of beauty, truth, and the indomitable spirit of the human imagination. Michelangelo, whose brushwork danced upon walls and ceilings like a symphony of light and shadow, stands as a colossus among painters, a master whose works continue to inspire awe and wonder centuries after their creation. To immerse oneself in the world of Michelangelo's paintings is to embark on a journey through the corridors of the human soul, a journey filled with longing, passion, and profound introspection. Each painting, whether depicting scenes of biblical drama or glimpses of earthly beauty, serves as a window into the depths of the human experience, inviting the viewer to contemplate the mysteries of existence and the eternal struggle between the mortal and the divine. At the heart of Michelangelo's painterly vision lies a profound reverence for the sacred and the sublime, a reverence that finds expression in every brushstroke, every subtle nuance of color and form. "I live in a world of fantasies," he once remarked, encapsulating his belief in the power of painting to transport the viewer to realms beyond the confines of the mundane. For him, the act of painting was not simply a matter of capturing the physical world, but of revealing the hidden truths that lie beneath its surface, a task he approached with the fervor of a prophet and the sensitivity of a poet. In his hands, the medium of pigment and plaster became a conduit for spiritual enlightenment, a means of communing with the divine and illuminating the darkness with its radiant glow. Whether portraying the majesty of God or the frailty of mortal flesh, Michelangelo's paintings are imbued with a sense of transcendent beauty, a beauty that speaks to the eternal yearning of the human spirit for meaning and purpose. But it is not merely the technical virtuosity of Michelangelo's painting that sets it apart, but the emotional depth and psychological insight that infuse every composition. His figures, whether divine or mortal, exude a sense of profound humanity, a humanity that transcends the boundaries of time and space, inviting the viewer to empathize with their joys and sorrows, their triumphs and tragedies. In the words of the artist himself, "A man paints with his brains and not with his hands." These words encapsulate the essence of Michelangelo's painterly ethos, a belief in the power of painting to awaken the intellect and stir the soul. For him, the act of painting was not simply a matter of skill or technique, but of engaging with the deepest recesses of the human psyche, a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment that continues to resonate with viewers to this day. As we stand in awe before the masterpieces of Michelangelo's painting, we are reminded of the boundless capacity of art to transcend its earthly limitations and reach for the heavens. His paintings serve as portals to another world, a world where the divine and the mortal converge in a symphony of beauty and grace. And though centuries may pass and empires may rise and fall, the legacy of Michelangelo's painting endures, a testament to the enduring power of beauty, truth, and the indomitable spirit of the human imagination. To immerse oneself in the world of Michelangelo is to embark on a journey through the soul of the Italian Renaissance, where art transcends mere representation to become a conduit for spiritual and intellectual enlightenment. It is an odyssey that unfolds amidst the towering arches of cathedrals, the ethereal beauty of marble sculptures, and the rich tapestry of frescoes adorning the walls of chapels. In the realm of architecture, Michelangelo's vision soared to dizzying heights, shaping the very landscape of his era with structures that spoke to the aspirations of mankind. His designs were not merely buildings but expressions of cosmic harmony, where form and function converged in a seamless dance of beauty and utility. Through his mastery of perspective and proportion, he transformed stone and mortar into living, breathing testaments to human ingenuity. In his sculptures, Michelangelo breathed life into inert matter, coaxing forth figures of such lifelike vitality that they seemed to pulse with the very essence of existence. Each chisel stroke, each caress of the hammer, was imbued with a sense of divine inspiration, as if the artist were channeling the very breath of creation itself. His figures, whether divine or mortal, exude a sense of profound emotion, their faces contorted in agony or ecstasy, their bodies poised in eternal motion. But perhaps it is in his paintings that Michelangelo's genius shines most brightly, where the medium of pigment and plaster becomes a gateway to the sublime. His brushwork is at once bold and delicate, capturing the interplay of light and shadow with an almost mystical intensity. In his hands, scenes of biblical drama unfold with a visceral immediacy, as if the very events depicted were unfolding before the viewer's eyes. Yet for all his technical virtuosity, it is the spiritual dimension of Michelangelo's art that truly sets it apart. His works are imbued with a sense of transcendent awe, inviting viewers to contemplate the mysteries of faith and existence. Whether portraying the majesty of God or the frailty of mortal flesh, Michelangelo's art speaks to the eternal truths that bind humanity together across the ages. To stand before a masterpiece by Michelangelo is to be transported to a realm where time itself seems to stand still, where the boundaries between past and present, mortal and divine, dissolve in a shimmering haze of artistic ecstasy. It is an experience that transcends mere aesthetic appreciation, touching the very core of what it means to be human. In the words of the artist himself, "I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free." These words encapsulate the essence of Michelangelo's artistic ethos, his belief in the transformative power of art to reveal the hidden truths that lie dormant within the raw material of the world. For him, the act of creation was not simply a matter of skill or technique, but a sacred duty, a calling to bring forth beauty from the chaos of existence. As we gaze upon the works of Michelangelo, we are reminded of the infinite potential that resides within each of us, waiting to be unleashed upon the world. In his sculptures, we see the timeless struggle of humanity to transcend its earthly limitations and reach for the divine. In his paintings, we glimpse the flickering flame of faith that burns within the human heart, illuminating the darkness with its radiant glow. In the end, Michelangelo's legacy is not merely one of artistic achievement, but of spiritual enlightenment, a testament to the enduring power of beauty to uplift and inspire the human soul. As long as his works endure, so too will his vision of a world transformed by the transcendent power of art.